Yeah, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here on this beautiful money-making Tuesday here with the Pick Dawgz Morning Show. We're live 365, just to let you guys know our thoughts, opinions, and how we see the day's action playing out. I got a really good crew of guys with me here today, man, to help break down today's action. Money-making Tuesday, man. We got small NBA cards, 6 games there today. Nice college hoops card, though. Nice college hoops. Got some big matchups today. NHL. And yeah, so ready to break it down. What's happening, Brian? How you doing?
1-2 yesterday. I had the under in the Giants and Patriots. My lone winner was the Phoenix Suns over the LA Lakers. But I'm ready. I think this is the first real good card for college basketball, so I'm digging it. Got 3 premiums ready to go.
Fair enough. We got Mr. Bank Shot Breakdown. What's happening, Ron?
I'm doing good, Jay. Got a nice card in college hoops, like Brian said. I think this, in terms of entertainment-wise, I mean, the ACC SEC Challenge, it's always one of my favorite non-conference, not really a tournament, but, series. And some good betting spots. I've got 5 plays locked and loaded in college hoops on the premium side, so hoping for a big day.
Let's do it. Brad wins bets. What's happening? How you doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good. 2-2 day yesterday. I had the Patriots as my pick of the day. They're garbage. I was on the Patriots. That was nice. But overall, ready to break down the slate. I know my man Brian Bidler is disappointed. There's no more action. I bet he's just crying at night these days. So
I miss those games. I miss getting to play on my Akron Zips against Kent State.
It's a sad day.
Yeah. Now you just gotta find the spots on the zips and hoops, man. Zip. Ashley, good morning. How are you?
Hey guys, good morning. Coming off a 1-1 day. I had the Giants with the points last week. I thought they were going to be able to stay in it, but I cashed in with my Sharkies last night. A nice plus money play there. I don't know. They're kind of throwing me through a loop. I get a little bit on my high horse and I watch a few games and I'm like, we're really not that good. But then we'll pull out some big wins. So I don't know. It's a little bit of a roller coaster, but it's fun to watch at least.
Fair enough. Shout out to them San Jose Sharks, man. I'm coming off a losing day. I was 1-3 yesterday. I dropped my best bet. I had the Magic. Damn Bulls, man. They are really starting to make me mad. Because they don't play well in the spots that's favorable for them, and then in non-favorable spots is when they play their best basketball. Like, I still can't believe they beat Denver in Denver. But then now in hindsight, Denver's now lost 4 straight home games. So maybe it's not that crazy. But
Denver lost to Dallas last night. So
I know that's what I'm saying. They've now lost 4 straight at home. So who knows what the hell going on there. I had the Pacers with you, Brad. Them they fake pushed late and then died again.
Yeah. They got me excited. I was like, okay.
Right.
I was like, here we go. And then
And I forgot who my other loss was. Oh, the Hornets. Everybody's saying, Jay, you got to get off the Hornets. Yeah.
see, you fell for the Hornets are a team you take plus points. I mean, to me, the Brooklyn Nets, they're on the same level as the Hornets, and I don't know.
I don't think so, but I get why you say that. But the only win for me yesterday was the Jazz. Shout out to them boys. Quick revenge spot. That was my day yesterday, man. I didn't play the NFL game. I just
Thursday's looking good.
I'm a Patriots hater, so Thursday is looking really good.
It's gonna be now everybody's in love with the Cowboys, hating on the Lions. Now I'm gonna scoop right into those Detroit Lions. They're starting to look good. I don't know. It's a little early to talk about that one, though.
Nah, yeah, I can't wait, man. It's gonna be a season on the line for both, man. So it's gonna be a good one. I got them Lions favored by 3 right now. Let's see if it holds. Man, fellas, lady, where y'all want to start today?
NHL?
National Hockey League Association.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'd vote for that.
All right. Pretty big card over there today. Let's do it. I'm gonna do it. We head to the NHL. Where we have Senators and the Canadiens. Montreal's it's about even. It's about a pick 'em. We got Bruins and the Red Wings. Red Wings minus 200 at home. We have the Lightning and the Islanders, aka the Romanellis, about a slight home dog, plus 120. Stars Rangers, of course, the best team in hockey's favorite in this one, even on the road, minus 130. Maple Leafs Panthers minus 150 against the Maple Laughs, the Chris's. We all know them. Flames Predators Nashville minus 120. Avalanche Canucks, Avalanche minus 325. Oilers Wild, Oilers minus 155. Blackhawks Golden Knights huge home favorites. Last game of the night is the Kings versus the Capitals. Mitch used to call them the Crapitals. Brian, what you looking at?
Yeah, no, I'm going to take the Romanellis here on the money line. They've been a streaky team. They've been in a funk lately. Tampa Bay, maybe the hottest team in hockey. I just think you're getting some value here with the Islanders on their home ice. I'll take the Calgary Flamers on the road against Nashville. They've lost one already to Nashville this season, but I'm well off the Predators bandwagon after getting burnt with them last season. I think the Flames can get it done. I'll take the LA Kings at home on the money line over Washington. I think this is where the Kings are going to make hay when they're at home. They haven't done it so far this year, but I think going into the All-Star break, we're going to start to see the Kings catch fire.
Brian Bidler, man, been killing hockey boards over the last couple of years, man. Ron Romanelli, what you looking at?
I got one play in the NHL today, and we're going to call it a freemium. It's going to be the Ottawa Senators. I like Ottawa. I think that Montreal is an easy fade the rest of the season. I think they missed the playoffs. I think that this is a great spot for a revenge-minded road dog here. Not even. I mean, it's basically a pick 'em now. It goes to show you, analytically, Senators just a much better team. And playing with revenge in a rivalry matchup, I like Ottawa. So I'll take them on the money line.
I'm going to take the Lightning. This Lightning team, like Brian said, they're hot as hell. I'm willing to pay up for it. I've been riding them over the last couple of weeks, and they've been cashing me in, so I'll keep rolling with them. Let's see. I will take the Flames, though. Nashville shouldn't be favored against anyone. I mean, if you want to make money this season, same as last season, fade the Nashville Predators any chance you could get. Yeah, those are two there. Flames and Lightning.
Ashley, how you feeling?
Yeah, I have 3 premium NHL picks today, so a few of those off the board for me. But for this one, I'm going to take a stab on the Bruins here just because of the price. Detroit's not been playing well. Swayman had a good November, so I just like the price with Boston here. They've competed decently on the road, so we'll roll with them there. And then I actually like the Canadiens in this spot. I think Ottawa, they're on the back of a very long road trip here. Montreal had been playing well over the last week or so. They did just get whooped on the road in Colorado, but Colorado is just playing out of their mind right now at home. So I do think the Canadiens can bounce back. So I do like Montreal here in this spot.
No reason for me to get cute, man. I'm taking the best team in hockey, hot as hell, at a really good price. It's just that simple. Like, until the team cools off, of course, I'm riding my team. It's really just that simple. Offensively, we killing it. Like, the top 3 leader goal scorers in the power points all are on the Stars, on the power play. It's all on the Stars. Rantanen, Johnston, and Robertson. Man, boy's hot. They playing well. We just saw the Rangers lose to another team that was hot, playing well at home in the Tampa Bay Lightning, and I think the same thing happens here. So until my team cools off, I'm rocking with them. And then if I were to do anything else in hockey today, this is terrible gambling advice, but I would do a 2-team parlay with the 2 biggest favorites on the board today and just live with the results. No way in hell are the Avalanche losing to the Canucks. And I just don't see the Golden Knights losing to the Blackhawks either. So I don't know what it pays as of right now. I'll look here in a second. I'll have it for you at the end of the show what it pays out. But I think they both get out there with a dub. So we'll see what happens.
You could add your Dallas Stars to that 2-game parlay and make it a three-teamer.
Probably good. I think you'd be in good shape. All right. That's hockey for today, man. Let's go to college hoops. Let's go to college hoops. 2 games already started. West Carolina versus nobody. And then G-Dub versus Army. It's kicked off right now. But and UT Martin and Charleston Southern starting about 45 minutes. And then everything else is late evening action. We got Campbell versus Penn State. Bryant versus Stonehill. Lehigh, Binghamton, Iowa, Michigan State, Tennessee, Syracuse, Tennessee minus 8.5 in that one. South Alabama, New Mexico, UNC Greensboro versus UNC Cashville, Jackson State versus Kennesaw State, Cornell versus George and Mason, Georgia State versus Mercer, Florida A&M versus Jacksonville, Eastern Michigan, Butler, Maryland, East Carolina, Brown, Rhode Island, William and Mary versus Duckanees Nuts, a.k.a. Duquesne, a.k.a. Duckanees. East Tennessee State versus Dayton, Providence, Fairleigh Dickinson, Virginia versus South Carolina, Oklahoma versus Wake Forest. Wake about 4.5 in that one. That's interesting. Texas A&M versus Pitt. I think that's a good first slot. That's just 6. That's just 7 Eastern. We can kind of split this up. It's not, I guess, because college hoops is the feature today. So we split it up. Romanelli, how you feeling?
Yeah, I'll talk about the early game, Charleston Southern, UT Martin. I like this UT Martin team. I think I'll lay the points. It's a reasonable price. I think this is a good offensive team, good shooting team, especially from the perimeter. They are kind of volatile. They turn the ball over a lot, and their defense is so-so at times. But they've played a good mix of teams. They've had some nice wins on the resume, UNLV, Bradley, upset wins on the road. So they're battle-tested. I think they're the much better team in the matchup. I'll lay the points with UT Martin. And, I gave this on the breakdown. I like it. A&M laying the points against Pittsburgh. Clear letdown spot for Pittsburgh after the buzzer-beating win over Ohio State, an upset win there. A&M, they're another volatile team. They are going to be really fast-paced. They're going to be a fun team to watch in the SEC. Maybe not one of the better teams in the conference, but they'll pull up some nice wins. And they're coming off a great win over Florida State. Their offense is rolling. The defense is aggressive. They force a lot of turnovers. That should cause a lot of fits for this Pittsburgh team that I'm not in love with offensively. So give me A&M.
Calling them Pittsburgh is nasty. Fair enough. Brad, what you looking at?
Yeah, I'll look at this Iowa-Michigan State game. See a lot of Iowa love today. I think a lot of people are going to get burned with that. Give me the Spartans here. Iowa, yeah, they've been great so far. 7-0 straight up, 6-1 ATS. But it's like, all right, bro, you beat a bottom feeder Xavier team. They're dog shit. Ole Miss, middle of the ground SEC team. I think they're just all right. Then got a nice little cool win over Grand Canyon. Only put up 59 in that game. They just haven't shown enough for me to compete in East Lansing against a team like Michigan State. Michigan State, already picked up statement wins against UNC, Kentucky. I just think this Michigan State defense plus that home crowd advantage, Iowa is going to struggle. So let's sell high on Iowa. Don't overthink it. Give me Michigan State. I am on Texas A&M as well, though. Pitt is dog water, in my opinion. I mean, Quinnipiac, come on now. They lost that game by 8. They're 12.5-point favorites in that one. Lost to West Virginia, their rival, 71-49. Just hasn't been pretty for Pitt. And Texas A&M, after taking a couple tough losses, I think they're playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder. I mean, they put up 95 against Florida State in their last game. One that came 95-59. So I'll lay the short number with A&M. I'll take the over in Cornell, George Mason. Cornell is a decent team in my opinion, but their problem is their defense. George Mason should be able to score at will, But I also think Cornell is able to put up some points. I mean, this team is shooting top 10 in the country when it comes to a 3-point percentage. They're shooting the 2-ball good as well. I think that's going to be a back and forth, fun, high-scoring game. So give me the over there.
From Brad, man, breaking down some college hoops. Ashley, you got any college hoops thoughts in this first slot?
Yeah, I actually want the points with Iowa in that Michigan State game. I think their defense is good enough to keep it close. And they've also just been the better covering team. So I definitely want the points there. So I'll take the Hawkeyes plus 5.5. And then I'm looking at Butler minus 17.5 against Eastern Michigan. I just think their offense is significantly better than Eastern Michigan, and they've had no problem covering big spreads at home. So I'll be laying the big points with Butler.
I'm going to go with Wake Forest. I'm going to lay the 4.5 on Oklahoma. I don't think I trust Oklahoma on the road here. Wake Forest, they're battle tested already early this season. I wish Chris was here so we could play the strength of schedule game. But battle tough with Texas Tech, beat Memphis. I kind of like what I'm seeing from them. Oklahoma, they've been at home and didn't really dominate at home the way you might think. That's a good win over Marquette. I won't take that away from them. But I think on the road here, this is their first road game in a minute, for real. Like, I think Wake Forest is for real, at least right now. So I'm going to take the Demon Deacons, lay the 4.5. Take all the SEC teams money line against the ACC, man.
Yeah, disrespect.
Man, come on, man. It's different over in the SEC, man. It's just different. Nah, I'm kidding. But I do think Tennessee beats up on Syracuse. I think what's another one in this slide? I would lean South Carolina. Not in love with that one, though. And then, but I do like Wake Forest. Wake Forest is the one ACC one I do like against Oklahoma. So here in this first slot. And then I do like Texas A&M against Pitt. But
wow, you took Texas A&M. That's rare.
I know. Fuck A&M. How you feel, Brian?
I got to say the highlight game to me in this selection of games is Iowa plus the points. I mean, I hate to go against my good buddy Brad, but Lions teams kind of like to take the number 7 team in the country. Michigan State has Duke on deck next. Not that they're going to look ahead, but that's a huge-ass game. Iowa's getting disrespected. They're not even ranked. I know they didn't beat anybody other than Ole Miss, but I think this is a chance for a statement win on the road for their resume, and I think they keep it within their possession, so I'm going to take the points here.
There we go.
I'm really on an island there.
Yeah, you are on an island. I should get my licks in too.
Yeah, well,
I think Iowa's the better team. I think the wrong team's favored. I think you're foolish and lack vision.
Well, what tells you that? What tells you that they're the better team?
What tells me that is
Grand Canyon. Like, come on now.
Yeah, you're holding Grand Canyon at 46 points. Let's see you do that.
I mean, look what Michigan State did to UNC. That's way more impressive than what Iowa did to anyone this season.
Hey, Iowa has great wins. Xavier, Mississippi, Ole Miss, nice win there.
Xavier, come on.
They cover spreads, which is what we care about. 6-1 against the number.
Michigan State's almost under 70% foul shooting, so if they get on the foul line at the end of the game,
they don't need a score to win games though. That's not Michigan State ball.
And they're just a team that people know who Michigan State is. Iowa is under the radar still. And I think that's one of the reasons you're getting a good bargain here. But we'll see.
So what's your
final
final
score,
you on Brad?
Thursday?
You said what's the final score?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go 73-63.
Okay.
What about you?
I'll go 72-59 Iowa outright.
Wow.
That's crazy. I will say the look ahead spot to Duke, I think there is some validity there. But I don't know. We all know how big a home court advantage is in college basketball. This is Iowa's first road game going into East Lansing. Like it's not going to be an easy task.
I don't like this game. That's why I didn't really talk on. I would lean Michigan State though.
Of course you would.
There you go. You got another guy on your island there.
No, let's go, Jay.
If you guys want to give me a...
Nah, I'm good on this.
I will put a hat on Michigan State today.
Oh, you're
I want-
crazy, Brad. Don't do it. You're just
I want
wasting
6.5.
See, now why are you doing that?
No, you don't need 6.5. You said money line, so just take the 5.5 and be
Take the
happy.
5.5.
I want 6.
All right, no bet then.
Okay.
Fair enough, man. Fair. Keep it rolling. Let's head to the next slot, man. We start with Florida versus Duke. Ooh, shit. Duke 8.5-point favorites in this one. Total 157. We got Purdue versus Rutgers. Purdue 14.5-point favorites. North Texas versus Houston Christian. Maryland versus Wagner. Wazoo versus Bradley. UT Arlington versus Arkansas State. Lindenwood versus North Illinois. Marquette versus Valpo. Sacramento State versus Baylor. Central Michigan versus Loyola Chicago. Sam Houston, Oklahoma State. UConn versus Kansas. UConn 1.5-point favorites in that one. Stetson versus the Lopes, Grand Canyon. Abilene Christian Pepperdine. Nicholas State versus Creighton. Miami, Ole Miss. Ole Miss 2.5-point favorites in that one. Florida State, Georgia. We'll go rest of the card.
Could you run a poll on Duke and Florida?
Yes, I will.
I would like to see the results of that one.
Missouri, Notre Dame, North Carolina, Kentucky, USC, Oregon, UC San Diego, Nevada. My heart lost somewhere in Nevada. Utah versus Cal, and St. Louis versus LMU. To close it out, man. Brad, what you
If
looking
it's
at
not
here?
broke, don't fix it. Give me UC San Diego. I mean, this team continues to get disrespected by odds makers. 7-0 straight up, 6-0 ATS. I hope I'm not late to the party, but I'm gonna take a shot with it. I think I know they're not the same team as last year, but I just think that team from last season has created a winning culture within that building, and it's another good UC San Diego team. So yeah, I'll take them plus the points there. And then I'll actually take a shot with Notre Dame. This one I'm a little iffy about it. It's more of a lean, but I watched Notre Dame's games in that tournament last week in Las Vegas, and I was actually pretty impressed with them. Yeah, they didn't win. They only won one game during that tournament, but their losses was against Houston, where they actually battled in that game. There was a point where I think they were up by like a point in the second half. And then in that Kansas game, they battled as well. So this is a team that's very battle tested. Missouri, on the other hand, I mean, you want to talk about strength of schedule. Check out that resume. I mean, their biggest win this season was against Minnesota. And other than that, they haven't played much. So give me Notre Dame. Give me UC San Diego for this slot.
There you go, Brad, closing it out in college hoops. Actually, anything else on the rest of the card in college basketball?
Yeah, I'm looking at Purdue over Rutgers. I just don't think Rutgers offense can keep up with what Purdue's doing. The Boilermakers are just the better team all around. So I'll be laying the points there. And then I like the points with Sam Houston over Oklahoma State. Sam Houston, 4 straight wins, covered 5 straight. Offense is pretty scrappy. Oklahoma State's only covered 1 of their 5 as double-digit favorites. So I like the 14.5 with Sam Houston. So those will be my 2 there.
I'm going to agree with Ashley. I'm going to lay the points with Purdue in this one. Man, this team has been balling, bro. They're number 1 for me. Y'all know I'm usually a Purdue hater, but I ain't hating on them. You go into Tuscaloosa and beat up Bama. You beat up Memphis. You do that to Texas Tech. Oh my God. I gotta tip my cap, man. And Rutgers, same thing I actually said. I just don't think they got the horses to run with them. So I'm taking Purdue. I'm laying it. UConn, Kansas, big game hunting. I be hating on both these teams. Y'all know that. I'm going to take Kansas at home. UConn, you got to show me. You got to show me. You guys know me, you're gonna win this big game on the road. It's really just that simple. Kansas, I like them coming off the win over Tennessee, over Syracuse, over Notre Dame. I know they lost the one to Duke, and everybody was like, oh, same old Kansas, overrated, overvalued. Hey, I was one of those people. But I think this is just it's too good of a spot to take them at home at a good price. And it wouldn't shock me if this line grew throughout the day and we got actual plus money. I think right now it's like minus 105. If I can get like plus 105, plus 110 with Kansas, I really like it. So we'll see what happens. And I don't know, y'all. That 8.5 would do. I'm of the thought process of the line tells you what you need to know.
Don't crap on my Gators there.
I'm going to lean towards the Blue Devils in that one. Florida got to show me that they can go into Duke and get this done. So, give me Duke. We'll see what happens. How you feeling?
Right. For me in this group in the games here, I got to take the Florida Gators plus the points. I mean, Duke is like America's team in college basketball. People love to bet Duke. I just think it's inflated due to the 2 losses to Florida, TCU. What was the other one? Arizona. Florida's got to be competitive in this one. I think it's a ton of points. I'm going to take it, but I'm on the opposite again of Brad here. I like Nevada at home laying the points against UC San Diego, 6-0 ATS for UC. That just you know how when the team's rolling like that, UC hasn't beaten anybody. Nevada coming off of a solid win over San Francisco, who in their own right's a solid team. So at home, I think the line tells you what you need to do. I'm going to lay the points with the Nevada Wolfpack.
No,
Yeah, I gave it out as the dog of the day. I like Sam Houston plus the points. I'm big on Oklahoma State this year, but I think they're overvalued because of their hot start. Sam Houston off to a great start against the spread, 5-0, and I think it's just too many points. I think they match up well. They are not afraid to run with Oklahoma State. Both are fast-paced teams. Look for an exciting game. That's why you see a steep total at 170. You see San Diego, Nevada. It's a tough one. I actually lean UC San Diego. Nevada is struggling to defend the perimeter. That is San Diego's bread and butter. Great three-point shooting team. Multiple candidates on this team that can go crazy from 3. I just don't think Nevada has the scoring punch for 40 minutes, even at home. Definitely don't always love backing teams that are on big ATS runs. Sometimes they'll be overvalued, but as a dog in this spot, I don't think that's the case. So I'll take a momentum play here on UC San Diego.
All right, man. That's all college hoops. Anything anybody might have missed before we move on?
No, but I do have to hop, guys. So hope you guys have a good one.
Appreciate you, Ashley.
Yep, see ya.
I think I actually had one more. Loyola Marymount plus the points. You guys got any thoughts on that? I feel like Loyola. I feel like that's just too many points. Against St. Louis. I know St. Louis is good, but Loyola Marymount's been pretty damn solid. I don't know. They did just
big on
Stony Brook, so that's
a pretty bad loss.
That's a pretty bad loss. Yeah, you're right. All right, never mind.
The game that I might have missed is the Marquette here at home laying a boatload of points against Valpo. Marquette, they're one cover in the last, I think it's 6 or 7 games here. And this is a massive number against a Valpo team comes in here. I think Marquette's really going to win this game by over 20 and start getting back on the roll.
And also, I forgot Oregon. It's a game I was looking at. Injuries play a role in that one. If Nate Biddle's playing, I think that Oregon's worth a look. If he's out, I would stay away. I think USC would be just too much in the front court. But if he is playing, which doesn't look like he is, that's why I kind of stayed away. But I think USC is super overrated. I'm not buying what they're selling.
Oregon may be one of the worst teams in the Big Ten this season, though, from what they've shown.
I don't think so.
They look like shit. So. That's a bad
one. Right now. They've got injuries. They're nowhere near as bad as Minnesota, Rutgers. I think they're better than Washington. So
I mean, they're begging you to take USC here. 7-0 ranked team, only laying 1.5 points. I don't know. That's my
USC
take.
is super overrated.
Anybody talk about North Carolina, Kentucky? Y'all almost got that one in the tuck for premium. I
got a premium play on that one.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that one. I kind of lean UNC plus the points, but I don't know. That's a tough one.
If I were to play it, that was the way I would lean to, is North Carolina plus the points. But
yeah.
Did you get that pull up for Florida, or did you forget?
I did.
That's all right. It's no big deal.
It is 53% Duke.
Oh, wow. All right. I'm going to be rooting for Florida to pull off the upset, but we'll see.
Yeah, and then 53% Duke.
I don't know if you guys talked about the college football coaches hirings.
No, we haven't. We didn't talk about that. We can talk about that all that before we do NBA.
NBA, then coaches. I'm down.
And I would do NBA first and then chat.
Sure.
Yeah, that works.
All right, let's do it. We head to the NBA, the National Basketball Association, small cards, 6 games. We have Sixers. They're out on the road facing the Wizards, laying 13.5. Got the Raptors laying 5.5 on the Portland Trailblazers. We got the Knicks and the Celtics. I guess you could say the feature game of the day. Celtics playing well right now. Knicks playing well in their own right. On the road, Knicks 1.5 point favorites. We got the T-Wolves out on the road facing the Pelicans. Grizzlies out on the road facing the Spurs. Thunder out on the road facing the Warriors. It's a little 6-game slot. The order kind of got out of whack, so I'll start. Lean Sixers here. I know Washington's coming off a couple good wins. They won 2 of their last 3, I believe, and the Sixers have been really disappointing. And if there was a spot for the Sixers to get down to blow somebody out, though, I believe it's tonight. The talent gap between these 2 teams is significant. Small lane for me, Sixers, but y'all know I don't bet this team often. They are overrated. They are overvalued. Line should probably be 10.5. Raptors, Blazers. Raptors coming off back-to-back losses. They return home here, though. Last season and this season combined, this team is still cashing at over a 60% clip at home. This team has won 8 straight home games, so I just think it's a good bounce-back spot for them at home against a team they're better than. Give me the Raptors. Knicks, Celtics. Ooh, that's a good game. I think the Knicks are the better team, but I'm taking the Celtics in the revenge game at home. Celtics have played well. Celtics have just played well, man. I like the stretch of basketball they're playing right now. Beat the Magic, beat the Pistons, beat the Cavs. Let's add the Knicks to that. So, just not interested in fading them right now. They actually have started to kind of remind me of the old Celtics. They're not them, and now that some of the value has been extracted out of them, I think this is a good spot for them, especially as a dog. So I'm going to lean towards the Celtics. And then you just look at the Knicks home and away splits. It's kind of astonishing. Like at home, they're the best team in the NBA. On the road, they're one of the worst. So it's we'll see if tonight's the wake-up spot for them on the road. But due to the Celtics' recent form, I'm not rushing to fade them. T-Wolves, Pels, I'm cool. Grizzlies, Spurs, I'm cool. And the Thunder, my kryptonite. 10 of 11 ATS thus far this season, man. Damn, bro. They done caught up to the money glitch, man. This shit is sad to see it happen in real life, in real time.
We need a new one.
I know.
We need a new money glitch, bro.
I know. They done patched the money glitch, man.
It's fucked up.
That shit is so sad.
You think they're going to let a 20-1 team
You said
spread
what?
every day? You think they're going to let a 20-1 team just cover the spread every day?
I
They used to.
That's not.
Yeah,
how it
they
works.
used to.
They used to. That's the thing. Not fair, man.
That's not fair. Yeah. Dang it. I'm going to lean towards the Thunder today. I know they're overrated. I know they're overvalued. Like, I know all of that. It's Thunder for me, though. That's all I can say. Like, is this a premium style bet? No. And let me tell y'all this. I only have one game bet today personally in the NBA. So take this with a grain. So I like the Thunder tonight. And I'll tell you, this isn't the one. So this isn't my premium tonight. I like them, but I'm not on it official. We'll see what happens. Brian?
Yeah, out of this card here, the only game that I wish I would have put a premium in is probably the Memphis Grizzlies plus the points. I just think Memphis is a team over the years you could always look to for some value. They've covered 5 of the last 6 after a slow start. I think San Antonio is just that popular team. I know Wemby's out, but they're a popular team. People like to bet them. I think Grizzlies can keep this within a possession. I'll take Memphis.
I would agree with you. I didn't talk about this, but I would agree with you. Memphis playing all right. But it's like, I just saw San Antonio going to Denver and beat them outright. So it's like, so
Yeah.
I agree. I would lean Memphis.
I think that's crazy. I mean, yeah, Memphis is playing their best ball right now, but that makes me want to fade their ass even more. I still think this team is dysfunctional. I mean, yeah, their wins. You beat the Kings twice, cool. You beat the Mavs, cool. Pelicans, Clippers, like, all right, it's a nice little stretch, but now you're going into San Antonio, playing a Spurs team that's coming off a 4-game road trip, coming back home where they're 8-2 straight up. They play well at home without Wemby. I think it's a great sell high spot on this Memphis Grizzlies team. So I'll take the Spurs there. I'm going to lay it with the Sixers as well. I mean, it's just, the spot says Sixers. I mean, the Wizards just picked up a win last night. Let's see you do that again on the back of a back-to-back, playing a fast-paced, high-octane team like the Sixers. I think they just run about the gym personally. And then I will be on Boston. Like Jay said, I mean, the Knicks at MSG, pretty much unfadeable. But on the road, this is a team that you can fade. And Boston, they're playing well right now. I feel like as the season has progressed, they're just getting better and getting used to playing without Tatum. Jaylen Brown has stepped up. Guys like Pritchard has stepped up. That 3 ball's fallen. I'll take them at home here.
One thing I did forget to mention is keep an eye on the injury report because Derek White is game time decision, and I definitely want him in the lineup tonight. He do the dirty work.
That could hurt, yeah.
Yeah, keep an eye on the injury report, but I still like the Celtics.
Yeah, it looks like he's probable, so he should be going. But yeah, he's been unbelievable. That game against the Pistons, he just took it over.
Man, he will hit over. How you feeling today in hoops, Ron, in the NBA?
No Curry, no Jimmy, no Draymond, no Melton, no Horford, no David Lee, no Iguodala. No problem. Thunder are severely overvalued, overrated. They've been playing a lot of close games lately. The games have gone down the wire. They needed a big fourth quarter against Portland. They needed a big fourth quarter against Minnesota, of all teams. 4-point win against the Suns, of all teams. I mean, this team is not covering these giant spreads. Next man up for Golden State. I'll take those points. I think Golden State has an outside chance of the outright upset tonight. Give me the points.
I don't know about all that now.
It's an outside chance, but I wouldn't mind the old sprinkle.
Fair. That's fair. I would love to argue with you, but I can't because it's like they are overrated. I hate it. It's because it's for 2 reasons. They got the double sword. They got the defending champions, and they got the coming off the best ATS season of all time, double-edged sword. So, They're not that bad though. It's 10-11. You know, they're not. It's not terrible. They're 10-11 ATS this season, but damn, it's been a couple spots. The last couple seasons would have been a 30, 40 point blowout that have been. You look up 7-point game at the end. You're like,
I'm actually happy Curry's out of this game. Is that crazy to say? Because he was 4 for 13 in the last meeting when they got crushed. 1 of 5 from 3. Get him out. Get him out of there. Let's see the backups here. I'll take the points.
you're crazy, but it's not insane. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for reasons I could see the Thunder maybe kind of taking the pedal off the metal late, backdoor being wide open. For that aspect, I would see it. But like, the Warriors at home, you know, I'm never mad at nobody for taking a team in ball and chasing. I ain't never mad at nobody for doing that. I could always make an argument I could make an argument for the Warriors tonight. Y'all just know, unless I have clear, concise reason to fade my Thunder buddies, I'm not doing it. So, see what happens, man. Lane Kiffin, LSU. He did that and went out that ugly. Like, damn, them boys is mad.
I still don't get why you just don't wait. Like, is there a
Why you
reason?
don't wait?
Yeah, like just wait to make the announcement. You know, coach the team and.
Because
When's that
Either way,
problems?
Ole Miss didn't want that. I'm with you. I think they should have just let him.
Yeah,
This is the biggest moment for y'all ever. Like,
yeah.
just rock. Like, sometimes I think you need to understand who you are. And this is in all walks of life. Ole Miss, y'all are a good team. Y'all are a good program in a good spot. You're not LSU, fam. Anybody and everybody would have chose up and moved up from Ole Miss to LSU. So you got to recognize who you are. You should have just been like, Lane, we understand. We hate that you're going to our rival. It's cool, though. Can we just enjoy the moment right now and go do something that has never been done? And let's go ball out. That's what I would have done. I'm with you. So,
Yep.
I think that ain't Summerall still coaching Tulane? Like,
I don't think so.
I thought he was.
Yeah. Yeah, the coaching changes, it really showed how well the American Conference did this season. I mean, the SEC just gutted the American Conference coaches. I mean, Golden to Auburn, Silverfield to Arkansas, obviously Summerall to Florida. Like, it's pretty wild. Shout out the American Conference. That was a good group of schools this year.
Speaking of Summerall to Florida, Ron, any thoughts? How you feeling?
Yeah, I think it's the hire that Gator fans don't want, but it's the hire that Gator fans need. I think he is the opposite of Billy Napier, the complete opposite. Obviously, defensive-minded head coach, not a recruiter, more of a X's and O's type of guy. It's just the opposite of Napier. Napier was an excellent recruiter, but couldn't get the job done in the field. How many big-time recruits did they bring in? You know, DJ Lagway. I mean, they brought in some big-name players, but it didn't translate to wins. And I think, we'll see how Summerall does. But I think if you can't get Kiffin, I think the Summerall is definitely a great hire for Florida.
I think it's a great hire as well. I see a lot of Florida people pissed, but they just don't know ball. That's a great hire in my opinion.
They know ball. They just don't want to get stuck in. You know, Billy's a Group of 5 guy from the Sun Belt. Call him Sun Belt Billy. So now you've got another guy from the Group of 5. They wanted a flashy. They wanted Lane Kiffin. They wanted Tim Tebow because they're sick of losing with Dan Mullen and Billy Napier.
Fair.
Summerall kind of fits that bill, but I think the defense.
Y'all wanted Tim Tebow?
There's talks about that. People wanted it because you want something flashy like everybody else gets.
Yeah, true.
How much of an upgrade do you think? So, like, do they compete in the next couple of seasons in the SEC, or do they still kind of just be the middle of the pack, near the bottom? Really, that's what they've been the past couple of seasons. So,
well, I think the first year is going to be a lean year because, like I said, he's not a great recruiter, so I don't know who's going to buy in year one. But I think eventually he will be a very good coach for Florida. I think they're going to be one of the best defensive teams year after year. Tulane is already a great defensive team. Nationally, they're a good defensive team. So now when you can get those Florida recruits, they'll have a top 10 defense every year.
Do my Longhorns get in?
They should.
You think so, bro?
Vanderbilt should
I think
get it, though.
I think Texas. I mean, they beat them. They beat them silly. The final score was misleading. Texas beat them by about 50 points, and then they dressed it up at the end.
Okay, that's fair, actually. Yeah.
In terms of who's the best teams, Texas is about 50 times better than Vanderbilt. In terms of the resume, then it's going to get dicey. But if I was voting, I would vote Texas.
Does Notre Dame? Would you have Notre Dame in?
I sure would. Yeah, I think Notre Dame 50 times better than Texas. I think Notre Dame is super
Notre
good.
Dame's good. Yeah.
Would you have Miami in?
No.
Does Miami have an argument to be in over Notre Dame?
Everybody has an argument at this point,
Fair.
but I don't like those arguments.
Fair.
Just in terms of the best teams, I think Notre Dame is better than Texas and Miami. I think Texas is way better than Miami. So
Miami beat Notre Dame head to head. We saw it play out. That's why it's like I just wonder how the committee should play this out. I'm just asking the Twitter questions right now.
You got to put Miami in over Texas. I mean, I like Texas, but Miami beat a good Pitt team. I mean, you beat Notre Dame. So, I'll take Miami. I'll take the Hurricanes.
Yeah,
They put in
the argument for Texas is they're the only team since the 2019 LSU Tigers to beat 3 top 10 ranked opponents in the same regular season. They beat Vandy, they beat A&M, and they beat Oklahoma, who are all top 10 opponents at the time.
They got 3 losses. That eliminates them from me.
So
now, to play devil's advocate on that, one of those losses is the number 1 team on the country in the country on the road. That game could have easily, if we weren't trying to appease the masses and the college football fans and give y'all something to watch early in the season, we could have scheduled Samford like Texas A&M did, been 10-2. That Florida loss would still be the Florida loss, and we would be right in the playoff. That's my.
We needed to beat Georgia. That's what it was. And it just didn't do it.
That's fair. On the road, though, some other teams got some home losses. We did not lose at home. All of our losses were on the road in the toughest conference. On the road at Ohio State. Granted, Florida's not great, but Swamp is one of the toughest places to play. And then, how many teams have gone into Georgia and beat them, except not named Alabama? So, it's tough.
It's also tough because you don't play twice like college hoops. So, yes, Notre Dame loses to Miami heads up, but it was the first game of the season in Miami, true freshman quarterback making his collegiate debut on the road in a 3-point game, 3-point win. They play again now, neutral site, Miami or Notre Dame. It's a blowout win for the Irish. So, it's you got to look at head-to-head, but it was week 1 of the season for a freshman quarterback on the road against an experienced quarterback. I was on Miami in that game. But now you look at the current momentum, and just if you're voting on who's the better team or you're voting on resume, they're completely different. Yeah. Resume-wise, you definitely can make the argument for Miami. They beat Notre Dame heads up. But in terms of who's the better team, we should all agree Notre Dame is the better football team.
Yeah.
There's some really compelling arguments for Notre Dame. Like the last 10 games, they've outscored opponents 440 to 110.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's insane. But, you lost to A&M, who Texas beat. You lost to Miami. You don't have your most significant win is USC. So, it's going to be – I can't wait to see how it plays out this weekend. What do they do with Duke? What the hell do they do with Duke if they win? Do they go in? Is Duke in if they win?
Well, think about it. If Notre Dame makes it, they're a legitimate contender to win it. Miami can't win the championship.
This is what I think. If y'all want my answer on what I think should happen, I think the college football committee should leave Notre Dame out. I'm sorry. They are one of the best teams, but I think they should be left out because they should not get special treatment because they are the only independent. That's my argument. And you should not be benefited of having to load your schedule that way and then not play a conference championship game and be the only team to have that wild card. Go join the conference, please. That's my argument. And everybody may not like that argument. That's just how I feel. If they get in, will I be mad? Yes. Will they deserve to be in? Will they be one of the best 12 teams in college football? Yes. But we'll see the dance and the stance the committee takes. It's gonna be interesting. I can't wait. And I can't wait for college football. I can't wait to see what happens in the championship games this weekend.
That's a fire clip. I may get some people pissed, but that's a good one. Appreciate you.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, no, I'm pumped too.
Any other thoughts, man? Anything else you want to talk about?
Nah.
All right. Money making Tuesday, December 2nd. Start of a new month, new goals, new opportunities. Wipe the slate clean, trying to end the year off on a good note. 2026 right on the horizon. Brian Bittler, man, dominated 2025. Something not unusual to him, man.
I got to close it out, though. Got 30 more days to go.
Got 30 more to go, man. What you got going today over at Pick Dawgz Premium?
Coming in ranked number one last 365 days. My titanium best bet is in the NBA, where I'm on a 19-9, 68% run. My titanium's 50-24, 68% last 74. Get my titanium best bet over at PickDawgz.com, just $30, or get my private players 3-pack. That's one NBA, one college basketball, and my NHL best bet. Or pair me up with any one of these guys and have a terrific week on a 7-day pass.
Brian Bittler, continue to crap out of the book, ladies and gentlemen. Brad, what's going on?
Yep. Let's see. Got 3 plays today. 3 plays. All basketball, 2 college basketball, 1 NBA. My pick of the day is in college basketball, and I'm gonna put this out there. It's probably my favorite college basketball pick so far of this season. So if you want to cash in on this Tuesday, check it out. And yeah, like Brian said, team me up with any of these guys. Hop on a week. I'm ready to have a massive one. Ready to finish this year off strong.
Brad wins bets and do exactly that, ladies and gentlemen. Romanelli, what you got going on today?
Yeah, yesterday we were focused on the NBA. We went 3-1 in the NBA. Today we're flipping to college basketball. I've got 5 college hoops plays. One of them is my bank shot best bet. Also have a 3-pack. Having a good start to college hoops. Number 2 at Pick Dawgz and college hoops so far, and it's traditionally been my best sport. So looking to keep crushing the books there, and 2025, which has been a great year in good fashion. So let's cash these tickets. Also, don't forget to use the code CYBER to save $25 at checkout today only.
Romanelli, ladies and gentlemen, continue to beat up the books. For me today, as of right now, I just have 1 play, and it's my NBA Jam Session play of the night. I did drop it last night. I had the Magic land 8.5. They won by 5. On that play, I've hit 3 of my last 4, and I've hit 6 of my last 9. So we're on a pretty good run on that play right now. Looking to bounce back on it. Really like tonight's spot, so you can scoop that up over at Pick Dawgz Premium. I might have my first college hoops play of the season. Y'all know I have not been fully active in college hoops. I've been looking at it for the show's purposes, but in terms of premium bets, I haven't had one. I might have one today. I think there's a play that fits the criteria for my first one of the year. So you can scoop that up as well over at Pick Dawgz Premium. I'll probably load that up here momentarily. So let's do it. Let's make some money today over at Pick Dawgz Premium. Pair me up with one of the guys. Use the premium code. Use the codes. Get you some percentages off, some money off, man. Let's make it a money-making Tuesday. It's parlay time. Brian, what you parlaying up today?
I'm going to take the Memphis Grizzlies plus 5.5, the Iowa plus the points, and the Calgary Flames on the money line.
All right, what you doing?
Let's go Tampa Bay Lightning, ML, UC San Diego plus the points.
What you doing, Ryan?
I'm going to swing for the fences. I don't usually do this, but I'm going to go for it. Warriors money line. Sam Houston money line.
Little 2-team dog action. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go big game hunting. I'm gonna go 2 home dogs too. Kansas, money line, Celtics, money line. See what happens. Yeah. Money making Tuesday. Appreciate y'all more than y'all know. Oh, I also gave out a hockey one earlier. It's not great odds, but you should cash it. You can throw stars on there, make it a 3-team too. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all more than y'all know. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out all of our individual content. Jam session to be posted right after the show. Check out Take It From the Bank from Brian Bittler. Brad does a ton of content right here on the channel. NFL show, afternoon shows, covers half the games on the daily. And Brad, 7 free picks in just 5 minutes. Brad be working, man. Check out Brad and all the videos he puts out. Ron Romanelli, man, the bank shot breakdown is killing it right now. Y'all know all the work he puts in as well. So appreciate y'all more than y'all know. Any final words, Brian, before we get out of here for the day?
Chomp chomp tonight.
Brad, any final words, man?
I'm all good, man. Have a good one, everyone.
Ron?
No Curry, no Jimmy, no Sean Livingston. No problem.
See y'all tomorrow, man. We out here.